to my husband in this bitch.
I said that because that statement was true. When I'm telling y'all gotta watch who y'all marry, or y'all will be raising somebody else's son like y'all own. I promise you that's all I'm going through. It's like I'm raising two kids. One I biologically had, and the other one I married. If y'all go back to my story time and it show y'all how I met my husband and stuff like that, you'll get it. But let me give y'all a short little story time to let y'all know exactly what happens before I go on. Long story short, my boyfriend had cheated on me and I decided to get back. There was a couple years after Facebook had first came out and stuff. We didn't have MySpace no more. So I met this dude from MySpace that was helping me learn how to work Facebook. Me and him would FaceTime each other and all that. But that was my friend. That was it. So when my boyfriend cheated on me, I decided that I'm going to get back. So I got back with the dude that helped me with Facebook. We're going to call him Facebook dude. After I get back with Facebook dude, it still wasn't, I still felt the same, but I ended up being dumb going back to dude that was cheating on me. He had kids on me and everything, y'all. I said kids with an S. My brother ended up bumping into a girl that I used to go to school with. I did not know they knew each other, but when he told her about me, she found out that there was my brother, and she was like, "Oh, tell your sister." I said, "Hey," and me and her started hanging with each other. We went to the fair, all that. I seen her talking to this dude on Facebook, and she said that was just her friend. So I'm like, hey, like, I think I like him. I think he's funny. Because the looks, it didn't matter to me. I don't care what nobody say. I like me an ugly nigga. Because what they lack in the face, they make up in the waist. But yeah, she telling me, "Oh, girl, he corny. That's like my bro," and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, so hook us up. So she really wasn't really just too much trying to do stuff. Like, she would let him know that I like him and stuff like that. But she really didn't say too much of nothing. Fast forward, I'm on Facebook. And I'm talking to Facebook guy. And come to find out, him and Facebook guy know each other. So I'm like, I guess I can get Facebook guy to hook me and him up. Come to find out it was Facebook guy's cousin. I still didn't care. I still pursued him. Now, me and her is like getting into it now, right? Because she was pregnant. When me and her first linked back up, she showed me that she was pregnant. She was like, 3-4 months at the time. She was getting into it with some other girls on Facebook because one of the girls was dating the dude that she was in a relationship with. It was so bad to the point where she tried to unalive herself. Yes, with the baby in her stomach and all, y'all. Part 2. Go to part. But like I was saying, at the time, with the baby and all, she didn't want no more of this earth. But she did not succeed, y'all. Now, mind you, at this particular time, I ain't gonna say she didn't have nothing to eat, because she really did have food. She just, because she was pregnant, she didn't want to go out and go buy stuff. Like, she was craving certain stuff, so I would just bring it to her. Now, mind you, she had a whole boyfriend there and everything. Now, mind you, when I come to bring her the stuff, the dude that I'm with at the time, me and him, we just cool. That was just my homie. So her boyfriend apparently had discussed that of them having a threesome. Now, mind you, this was before I got there. So I guess when I came in, he thought that I was going to be one of the girls that they did it with. So he asked her. He was like, "Okay, so that's who we gonna?" She was like, "Hell no, that's my sister." Like, what made you even think of that? Like, why would you even look at her and think it would be her? So me being me, I know what that means. So I left up out of there with them, and I went in her living room, and I told her I was going to talk to her in her living room because I don't want him looking at me no type of way. Me and her continued the conversation in the living room. After that, I left. Me and her was cool and everything at this particular moment. Fast forward. She is getting into it with some other females behind her so-called baby daddy. This is not the dude that she's with at home, because her and this dude ain't got no kids together. He just with her while she's pregnant. And yes, he was cheating on her with another girl that was so-called pregnant by him. But this particular time, she getting into it with the girls that be messing around with her baby daddy. So she showed me a picture of him, right? When I seen the picture of him, y'all, I was shocked. I am in my head, I'm like, dang, I used to mess with dude. Like, that's crazy. So I was about to tell her right then and there, right? But I remember, like, she was just trying to unalive herself. She's pregnant. Like, chill out. Just let it be what it be. So I didn't say nothing. Now, mind you, at this moment, she's like 7 months pregnant now. A month went by. I see that she's doing good. She's not trying to unalive herself. She look a little healthy. Now, me being the friend that I am, I'm like, let me go ahead and tell her. So I told her over the phone. I said, hey, you showed me a picture of your baby daddy, and I just want to let you know that a couple years ago, I used to mess with him. I said, do I want to be with him to this day? No, I do not. Do I still talk to him? No, I do not. She said, thank you for telling me, sis. I thought everything was okay. So the next morning, I woke up and got on Facebook. So like I said, I told her, I was like, me and dude, like, we've been messing with each other. That was a long time ago, though, but like, I just want to let you know, so just in case he was to see me and I was to have seen him when you was giving birth and was to look at each other crazy, you would know why he's looking at me crazy. I didn't want her to be left out. Like I said, she said everything was good. Everything was okay. I get on Facebook the next morning. She made a whole post about me, telling everybody that I went behind her back and was messing with her baby daddy. So me and her getting into it, going back and forth and everything. So the people that know what really happened, they start coming under the comments. And plus, I was telling them exactly what really happened and letting them know, like, hey, that was a long time ago. He even got up under there and was like, hey, that was a long time ago. Like, don't be accusing me of that girl. Like, I didn't even know you when me and her was messing with each other. So she was like, okay, y'all, I'm so sorry. That's my sister. Apologize to me and everything, y'all. Took the post down, everything. After that, I'm thinking, okay, we cool, right? Y'all, the next morning after that, I get up and I try to tag her in a post that I felt like was funny, because that's what we did. We tagged each other anytime we felt like something was funny. So when I tried to tag her, I was blocked. So I'm like, okay, well, damn, that's crazy. So she started all kinds of bullshit with my baby daddy's sister. Now, me and my baby daddy's sisters, we like real sisters. We argue, we fight like real sisters. And then we be back cool like real sisters. So she tried to get me and my baby daddy's sister into it, right? But my baby daddy's sister wasn't taking her side, and she did not like that. From my understanding, she wasn't taking no sides. Me, I'm the type of person, I don't care. You ain't got to take my side. But at the end of the day, don't tell me I'm wrong when I know I'm right. You better let them know that they're wrong. Fast forward, me and her into it about that, right? Now, mind you, me and Facebook dude, me and his cousin, we married now. Now that's my husband. One particular day, somebody just told me to go through his messages. I went through my husband's messages, y'all. And come to find out, my husband, he's the type of dude, like, oh my goodness. He the type of dude, you ain't got to ask him for no private area picture. He just gonna drop it in your inbox. When I say every female on his Facebook page, damn near every female had a picture of his private area, it was crazy. But I checked him and her inbox, since they claimed that they were brother and sister. Come to find out, while me and her beefing, she coming to pick my husband up from my house. At this particular time, I don't have a car. I didn't have a driver's license or none of that. But I had a house. Some just told me to read the messages between him and her, and he telling her how good she look in her boy shorts. Okay, so I read the messages, and I see it says in there, you look good in your boy shorts. And one particular day, I was scrolling and I read, like, okay, this particular day, he was rushing to get somewhere. Now, mind you, the nigga ain't had no job. You live with your mama. What are you rushing to do? So that particular day, I didn't really just too much ask, because I'm like, I'm on a trust thing. Like, we not finna be like trying to scald each other about nothing. So I didn't ask. But when I was going through the messages, I found out why. This bitch in the text messages is gonna tell him, to myself, damn, she ain't got no car yet. I still gotta pick you up. Yes, you do. As if I was gonna drop him off at your house. I don't know what the fuck she thought. You want him, you get him. Now, I ain't gonna downplay him like he wasn't doing nothing. He was cutting grass every day. And I felt like that was something. That was more than what the fuck my baby daddy was doing. Because mind you, when me and my husband first got together, when we decided we was going to be together, my baby daddy was living with me. My baby daddy act like he didn't know how to pay no bills. My electric bill was $360, right? I asked him for 60 of those dollars. This man tell me he got to pay his cell phone. So I said, okay, baby, that's all you need is a cell phone. You don't need my house, no nothing. So I gave him a certain amount of time to get the fuck up out. And while he had that certain amount of time, I was still doing me, and I moved my husband in. Before me and him got married, I moved my husband in. So me, my husband, and my baby daddy, we was all living in the same house. My baby daddy felt some type of way. He went on ahead and moved out. He made a post on Facebook about me and blah, blah, blah. That's a whole nother story, right? That's another story. So I'm like, okay, he cutting grass. He doing something with himself. At least he not like sitting there just being broke. But anyways, when I confronted him about the girl, when I confronted him about my so-called ex-friend, his only excuse was, that's my sister. That's my sister. I said, so you be looking at your sister? You be telling your sister how good she look in her boy shorts? Why this man got mad to myself? Don't be playing with me like that. That's nasty. That's instant. Why would I do that? And I'm like, but you the one that says she's like your sister. So how is she like your sister? And you can tell her she look good in her boy shorts, but you don't tell your sister that. Y'all, why he tried to flip it and tried to make it seem like I'm talking about his sister. So mind you, his sister know he's a narcissist. So when me and his sister talk, she stay telling me, girl, you need to leave him. I can't wait till you leave my brother. He's going to be high and dry. Because when it comes to everything, I'm solely the breadwinner. Even when he has a job and he makes more than me, I contribute more. That's why, y'all, if y'all don't ask these men for nothing, you don't get nothing. Close mouth.